All right, let's look at adding text to an image. So I have this photograph and I want to plant some text over it. So I'm going to go over to my type tool, and there's horizontal type, vertical type. I just want horizontal type, and I have a setting for my type. When I initially start, it's going to be about 12 point. Let's make it a little bit larger. Let's make it 72 points. I'm going to type in a word. Like I said, it's Alexandra Fashion. So Alexandra. I'm going to make that. Hit the commit button. And starting from left to right, if I double click on the type tool, I have the font, I have the emphasis, and I have the size, and I have the anti-aliasing. So if I click into that font box, I can arrow through all my fonts. Let's move the font over a little bit so you can see this. And I think I'll make the font bigger. So I'm going to double click. I'm going to set the font to 300. That's big, but I want it even bigger. So I'm going to double click, and actually what I'll do is I'll just use the selection tool, and I'll apply a free transform, edit free transform, and I'll just grab it and drag it until it fits. And then I misspelled, so I'll just double click it. And there's what I want so far. Let's make it a little bit larger. Something like that. That looks pretty good. So now I'm going to double click and open up the type tool. And here are all my fonts. I can scroll through my fonts. One of the easiest ways to do it is to just use the up and down arrow key, and then I'll arrow key through your fonts. Okay, but I actually like that remachine. In addition to that, you can actually divide this into different classifications: serif, sans serif, slab, script, etc. And so it'll list the different subclassifications. And what I want to do is I want to have the text white. So I want to double click and choose white as the fill color. And I think what I'll do is add a little bit of a drop shadow. So I'm going to, with the type layer selected, I'm going to go down and click on my effects button, choose drop shadow. And I'm going to apply a shadow to the text and adjust the size and the spread until it looks attractive. And there we go, that looks pretty good. I think what I'll do is I'll copy the layer. So if I just hit Control J, copy the layer, I'll grab my move tool, move it down, double click on the new type layer and change it to the word fashion. There we go. And then I'll free transform it, make it a little bit smaller, Control T, and then I'll just grab the Shift key, grab it by the corner, scale it down a little bit. And there's layer styles. You can do a lot with those layer styles. If I wanted, I could add a bevel and emboss or a drop shadow. But I think I like that just like that. So what I did here was I added some text to the image, and I created a layer style, chose a font, and created a art piece here.